I'm going to show you my observations of why they want to make you Hispano, Latin. Is to protect something they have erroneously created. That is my observation. I show you. "30 years creating Hispanics. 30 years creating Hispanics. Instituto de Cervantes. Cervantes Institute." Well, let me tell you about Cervantes and the Hispanicos. Cervantes was no Hispanico. Cervantes was a Castilian. He was no Hispanico. That is the key. The key is the people like Cervantes help create a new identity. They try to unite all these Iberian tribes into one. And they were Visigoth. They were Visigoth, Ostrogoths. They were what today we call Italians and French, and Italians from the south and Italians from the north, and Aragoneses and Cantabrios and Gallegos and everybody was right here. From Africa all the way to Judea, they were here. So now, how you get together all these tribes? Well, very easily. You unite them with a single standard, and that standard that they created is called España, not to be confused with Hispania. Hispania, jurisdiction of the Romans, a province of the Roman Empire, economical and political jurisdiction. What they created in 1492 was not Latinxes, Latin, or Spaniards. That was later. Before was the Iberians, the Iberian Peninsula, the Visigoth kingdoms, the Arab kingdoms. They call them the Muhaddayas, and they have the Aragoneses, and they have the Bascos, and they got everybody. After 1492, they start creating Hispania. And they tell you right here, 30 years. Nah, it's been over 500 years since 1492. So it is for the interest of the Spaniards, the division of the United States of America, the division of the American continent. It is for the advantage of the Europeans in general, for the American continent to be weak and divided. That is their purpose. Keep us weak and divided, so they can have all these grandiose for themselves. We will be the lessers, they will be the grandiose. I think that, to me, is a tremendous error. And I can prove it real easily. Right now, Spain is only 49 million people. Out of those 49 million people, half of them want to be something else other than Hispanistas. They want to be Catalans, and they will defend it. They create rationalizations to prove to themselves that they want to be independent, completely independent from the Kingdom of Spain. The Kingdom of Spain have a problem, an identity problem. The Bascos, the Gallegos, the Cantabros, the Andalus, every single tribe want to be going their separate way. The only way they can keep it together is by being Hispanistas. And they let it go long ago to unite those 49 million people to almost a billion, listen, a billion that speak their language and share their cultures, because they are the same people. For 500 years, they've been creating that identity, Hispano. But now they allowing the English to divide it into white, black, browns, Latinxes, Latin, Hispanicals, and who knows what else, making the Iberia Peninsula and its population of 49 million people, actually like 5 million people, they feel themselves as Spaniards very weak. So I think they ought to go the opposite way. I think they ought to dismantle all these Hispanic things, all these Latin things, and start naming these people for what they are: sons and daughters of the Iberia Peninsula. All the cultures of the Iberia Peninsula, all the musics, all the languages, all the identity, and then truly create the kingdom of Spain. The kingdom that not only will rule Europe, it will rule the American continent, and it will rule the world by doing that, protecting every single tribe, every single identity, every single biological line, every single entity on the planet, and maybe then we can advance the planet to a different level. Saludos.